The average person is going to have to work during the course of their life to provide an income to get their independence. I always wanted to work ever since I was very young, not because I actually wanted to work, but because I wanted to get a paycheck from work. I remember going to Burger King, McDonald's, going to all the different fast food places when I was like, I don't know, 15, 16, and trying to get hired. And as I became older, I worked a variety of different industries. A restaurant industry, worked as a pizza delivery stock person, construction industry, IT industry. And I found that it does matter what industry you work in because there's what they call ceilings or limits in certain industries. You know, the worst industry you can work is retail. As an example, you work in Walmart, you work at Home Depot, Acme, ShopRite. Nothing wrong with those industries. My mom worked in a supermarket at the end of her life, end of her life, excuse me, end of her career at the age of 70. But what I could tell you is those are probably the worst industries to stay in. You should start wherever you can start, whether it's retail, whether it's the gig economy. The worst industry is no industry. The worst action is no action. The best time to get a job is when you currently have a job. So if you find yourself in retail and you say, you know what, I want to make more than $20 an hour, I want to make more than $25 an hour. Very rare you're going to work in retail and make more than $25 an hour. What you have to do is keep your retail job and apply for other entry-level positions in good industries, the best industries. Example, the medical industry. You don't have to be a doctor. You could be a nurse. You could be a data entry clerk for medical billing. You could be a janitor in a hospital. I remember applying to be a maintenance tech in a hospital. I applied to be a maintenance tech in a hospital, a residential electrician, in a variety of different positions at one time when I was in a laid off. Well, I was laid off. I was collecting unemployment, so I was applying to all these different jobs. And I had about 3 serious callbacks. And I remember asking my mentor at that time, he was an older electrician. I said, which job do you think I should really focus on? And he goes, well, what's this one company that you've been telling me about? And I go, yeah, they're this company. I said, I don't really know much about them. They work in, IT. I wouldn't be doing IT, but I'd be working as like a maintenance tech in their IT building. And he goes, that sounds like the cutting edge. So I didn't start, making 6 figures. I just started in a good industry. Start wherever you can start, whether it's delivering pizza, delivering DoorDash, working as a security job in an IT building, working as a janitor in a medical building. And then after you show up for 2-3 years, you get to know people and you apply for a better job within that same industry. If you have to ask, how do you make more money? You're not focused. Okay. You're not showing up. You're not getting good reviews, and you're not inquiring about how to apply for a better position within that industry. If you're in a bad industry, don't quit. Start to look at the good industries. Medical, IT, any trade, plumber, electrician, carpenter. And over time, you build up experience. You start to focus on what you need to get certifications on. You get recommendations from your previous manager. If you can't get recommendations from your previous manager, why not? What do they have to say about you? Now, certainly you're going to have a couple of bad managers, a couple of bad people you work with. Certainly there's some trolls online. But overall, there's more people that are seeking good workers than not. What type of taste do you leave in the mouth of your manager, of your coworkers? Are you a pleasant person to be around? Are you proactive? Marcel, good to see you, man. I remember being on one of my first construction jobs, and the electrician above that I was working with, he was a prick, but he was all right. I was just sitting at the ladder daydreaming, sitting at the ladder. He was on top of the ladder working. And every couple minutes, he'd ask me for a tool. And I'm daydreaming. I'm a young kid. And then, after about 4 or 5 times asking me for something, he came off the ladder. And he said, Sam, look, I know you're young, but you're going to have to start looking at what I'm doing, visualizing the next step, and proactively having the tool I'll need ready. And if you're not doing that at Home Depot, at Planet Fitness, if you're not proactively thinking what your manager needs next, you're never going to go to the next level. If you're not, I remember when I did DoorDash, if you're not arriving at the restaurant, proactively texting the customer, proactively Google searching the map of where you're going to deliver this, you're going to have a bunch of bad reviews. I had a member on here, became a troll, couldn't complete DoorDash. Now, there's some people who can't complete DoorDash, but why do they have so many profiles? Why can't they do data entry? I'll tell you why. Because everyone hates them. Their grandma hates them. Their manager hates them. The people they deliver DoorDash hates them. Okay. Even their therapist, like, damn, man. So now, now I hate the world because everybody hates me. Why don't you take accountability and say, you know what? I was wrong. I'm going to grow and become better. If you can't do that, guys, get used to just being nasty and broke. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what? I failed here. I'm going to try to get better. If you can't say that, guys, I had a guy leave a comment on my channel today. He said he punched his coworker and got fired. You know what I said? I said, did you apologize and recognize the wrong in your ways? And he said, yeah, I'm going to try to improve and go forward. I said, all right. If you don't take accountability, you ain't going to make more than $15 an hour max. Because no one wants someone that you're always blaming everyone else. You're blaming DoorDash don't give you enough training. Guys, DoorDash independent contractor. If you need that much training, you got to go to Walmart. Okay. And then if you want to get out of Walmart, okay, you got to show up at Walmart for a couple of years and you got to get into a better industry. Don't quit your job until you secure another job. What I want to tell you is the best industries are IT, medical, a trade. And there's more, but those are the ones that come off my head. But at the end of the day, your personality, your tenacity, your attendance, your willingness to think ahead, to proactively think, what does your manager, what do your coworkers need, instead of wait to being asked, is what's going to get you more money. And if you don't have that mindset, go create another 50 profiles and thumbs down. Because you're not concerned about improving your life. You want to be babied. You want the type of channel where every channel is marked for babies. Okay. You want your ass wiped. Okay. And you want great customer service, even though you give shitty customer service. You ever hang out with someone who's unemployed? They expect the best customer service at the restaurant, and they couldn't even do that. There's no shame in being unemployed. There's no shame at working at Walmart. There's no shame working at a pizzeria. It's a damn shame if you don't improve, if you want to improve. If you don't want to improve, then guys, you should be watching how do I smoke more weed and not improve and live in poverty. Okay. And I know some of you, that's why you start watching me. You say, I'm going to live in my car and live in poverty and just fucking not give effort. But that's not what you see me do. You see me pick up side hustles. You see me show up every day. So I don't know how to tell you not to do anything. Shop at the Dollar Tree, sit in your car. And I had a couple people try that, then got yelled at by the park ranger and blame me that they're living in their car. Marcel, thank you for being patient. I'm going to go to your comment. I hope you're still in here. Shout out to UK. But what I want to tell you tonight, guys, is look, I know life sucks that we have to work, okay? But I don't know what to tell you, okay? Because for me, all the way back since when I was 15, 16, I started applying to jobs in shitty industries. Why? I wanted a paycheck. I wanted independence. So if you don't have that mindset, guys, I don't know what to tell you. But I can't tell you how do you make six figures and right now you're not even working. Or you're not showing up, or you're not applying for better jobs while you're working your current job, or you're not even delivering the DoorDash delivery. Guys, girls, the message is clear. When you have nothing going on, get something going on, start working doing anything. Then, the more you're doing stuff, the more active you are, the more relationships you're building, the more self-confidence you're building. That's when you proactively help your manager, help your workers, proactively apply to better jobs without quitting. And progressively over 10, 20 years, etc., you move up. Are there exceptions? Are there some people that inherit money? Are there some? Yeah. But guys, that's exceptions. The average person is the average person. The average person makes $65,000 a year in America. You say, hold on, I'm making $20,000 a year. Well, how old are you? And what have you been doing for most of your life? What are you doing now? Okay. And opportunity doesn't mean shit sometimes. It does mean something. But again, I know people that I've given opportunity and they took a dookie on it. Okay. And, that's part of life. Okay. You do need someone to give you opportunity. But what I can tell you is you also then got to walk through that door and show up and do what you need to do. And what I can tell you is, I don't know. I know money doesn't solve everything. I know your health is your main thing. But what I found in life is the structure of being able to do some things you don't want to do allows you to take care of yourself better. Like if you don't have the structure to do some things you don't want to do, I don't know how you're ever going to go to the gym. I don't know how you're ever going to floss your teeth. I don't know how you're ever going to take care of yourself. Because that's a job. Wiping your ass is a job. Flossing is a job. Okay. That's my message tonight, guys. Okay. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Okay. Marcel, love to you, man. Thank you for being patient. I apologize for being late to the comment. Howdy, Sam. What's up, man? I work as a private tutor as a side hustle. Teacher industry. Education is one of the most stable industries in the country, in the world. However, it is a little stale sometimes where, there's a ceiling and there's a very rigid structure of the educational system, private or public. But you can get creative through side hustles as tutoring, and it's very stable. So even when the coronavirus, even when there's massive layoffs, guys, teachers rarely ever get laid off. Because, they're in this stable position. Okay. So I tell you, never date. Oh, I'm not going to say it. Let's stay positive. He goes, I'm doing a private tutor as a side hustle. I have experience as a bike messenger. Okay. It's like a DoorDash. And as a waiter. Okay. Service industry sucks. But it's a good job to get that money while you can leverage it up. Both suck. My current hustle rocks. There you go. You work sucky jobs until you can get better jobs. Amen, says the Yacht Club. Hal, what's up, man? What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Shout out to you. There's no doubt about it. We go through our ups and downs in life. I hope that we have more ups and downs. There's no doubt about it. You need a little luck in life. But there's no doubt about it, guys, that, good help is hard to find because, oh, look, again, most people, they want the recliner, not the incliner. But what I found in life, if you're there for people, mainly I'm speaking now with work, when they need you without bitching, you're going to be able to take your breaks. You're going to be able to move up and have perks. But if when people need you, you're MIA, and I'm not talking about Miami, I'm talking about missing in action, and you're a complainer, no one really wants to ask you, then what happens is you build up this aura, this like Dookie Brown energy, where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I just bought some tropical Starburst. Like, they got an energy, okay? It's like they're going to get a promotion, okay? Like the Dookie Brown, you know, is like that aura, that energy. It's like, oh, first layoff list. You know, it's like, oh, you know, I don't work with that guy. Like, oh, he quit. Oh, well, I'm not going to cry about that one. You know, oh, he left the company. Well, I'm not going to cry about that one. Your energy, your aura. Like I say, guys, you know, it's a difference between being paid to be an entertainer on YouTube versus being paid to be a data entry clerk. You know, being paid to, you know, whatever you do. Journey's getting paid in a good industry. If you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Try not to be the monkey too long. Well, look, guys, I've been the monkey, okay? Because I've worked minimum wage jobs. My mom worked a minimum wage job in a supermarket at age of 70. So, but what I've learned is if you go in that bitch like Eddie Murphy from Coming to America, and you sweep the McDowell's floor like never before, and you carry yourself with an aura of royalty, not only, okay, are you going to own Zamunda, but you're going to be getting the pussy. Okay, you're going to get the Gold Soul girl. Okay, she married Play from Kid and Play, the girl from Coming to America. So guys, don't be scared. Like, to me, I got a lot of shit on YouTube. Like, why are you doing DoorDash if you got such a great job? That's the mindset. Like, you know, some work is beneath them. Guys, I would clean a toilet bowl if I had to. Okay? Yeah. So to me, I do what I got to do to get where I want to get. And I don't bitch about it. Okay. Journey, still monkeying, but I'm a hard working monkey. Journey, what I could tell you is speak up to yourself, man. You are in an entry-level position in a good industry, and you are seeking to move up and to have more authority and to be a good leader and a productive person in your company. You're not a monkey. Now, I know you're just kidding, but I'm going to correct you. I remember I applied for a residential electrician job in this little small company. And the guy asked me, like, what do you see yourself in the future? I said, well, I see myself moving up, having more authority, being you know, better, etc. I remember, and he didn't like that. Like, he didn't understand, like, somebody who would think of them. They were looking for someone who just looks at himself down, but I wasn't scared to start whatever I need to start. I remember I was working another construction job, and this one prick, he was always mean to me, but because he always, like, wanted the best. He's like Bill Parcells. You know, he's like always yelling at you, but he wanted you to win a championship. And I remember one day I asked him, I was speaking how you're speaking. I was speaking like a little bit down to myself, tongue-in-cheek, sarcastic. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that. And this guy, like, he never really, like, he fucking stopped when I said that. He dropped his tools. And he said, fucking Sam, don't you talk about yourself like that. I wouldn't hang around anyone that talks about themselves in a degrading way. Not at this point in my life. And I know you're just joking around, Journey, but I'm correcting you because I love you. Not in a bad way, in a good, healthy way. Because I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in Hal. I believe in Marcel. I believe in anyone that wants to take accountability and live their best life. It doesn't mean you have to be a millionaire. It doesn't mean you have to make six figures. Because some people just want to make enough to get by. Just remember, when you say that you want to make enough just to get by, don't bitch and moan when you're just getting by. I met some people like that. They say, oh, I just want to get by. And then they just get by and then they're complaining they want more. Oh, why? You're out of touch with society. Most people just want to get by. Okay? Some people want to get ahead. And some people can't even complete the DoorDash delivery. So you got a mixed bag. Okay. And if you can't complete the DoorDash delivery, at least say that, you know what, my skill set is not in this industry. I'm going to try something else, and I apologize for not being able to deliver your thing. Guys, I can't do everything well, okay? You think I can fuck some shit up? But you don't just say like, oh, it's their fault. No accountability? Okay. I'll tell you, you get a promotion just taking accountability. Just saying, you know what, I messed that one up, I apologize. I don't know any manager worth their weight that doesn't want to hear that you accept responsibility if you did something wrong. They actually makes you look good. Now, obviously, look, if you're having a recurring problem and you're hurting, look, it's going to be a problem, but no matter what, people know what you're doing and what you're not doing. Infinity, shout to you, man. Damn, I can't believe you're still in here, man. Infinity Journey with Jordan Howell, Marcel, we in here strong. We showed up today. You say, what are you going to talk about tonight? I don't know, but I've been talking for 20 minutes, okay? And I showed up. You marked this fucking complete. I know this, direct deposits tomorrow. Okay. I know this. Okay. Every person who was sitting there trying to think of a perfect topic, okay, trying to think of a perfect hustle, trying to think of how to make $1 million, I fucking lapped them 5 times already. Why? Because I've been showing up consistently, okay, with intention for 4 or 5 years on YouTube. And some people been fucking taking cold showers, okay, doing no fab, okay, talking about he's trying to make a quick buck. Let me tell you something, okay. Try making a hard buck, okay. Try showing up every day and being a reliable worker. Try showing up every day for 20 years and getting good reviews. Try delivering until you become a top dasher. Try 3 hustles. And if they're so damn quick and easy, why the fuck ain't you doing them? Yeah, right. I had a few people tell me that, oh, YouTube's easy. Well, yeah, well, let me see your channel. DoorDash, well, let me see you DoorDash top dasher. Okay. Construction easy, let me see you working a ditch in Rollway, New Jersey. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm not better than you, okay? However, I'm not beneath you, okay? And so what I can tell you is this. You got to do you. I'm doing me. This is my channel. Go have your own channel. Go have your own life. Journey. Yeah, you're right, Sam. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Journey. I speak up to you. Anyone who has a somewhat decent attitude, I speak up to them in this live feeds, okay? I don't speak down to them. Now, I'll admit that some people I was probably too rough on. Okay. I'm intense, guys. I get worked up. I get intense, and I apologize. Okay. But I'm not a babysitter. I told you that's not my gift. Some people have the gift. They're daycare workers, and that's a great gift. You can make. Here's another good industry, daycare. Daycare, guys, you know how much it costs to put a kid in daycare? Like $1,500 a month. More than rent. Don't have kids, but Infinity got a vasectomy. He's fucking rich as hell. What I want to tell you is that, you know, to own your life has a cost. To live in your car has a cost, guys. To get out of living in your car has a cost. To get out of obesity has a cost. Okay. To do anything in life is going to fucking require some shit. Okay. You don't take a shit, okay, without having to wipe your ass, without having to sometimes use a plunger. It takes effort. Tomorrow's payday, direct deposit day. It is the reward for those who show up. Every morning, I go into Planet Fitness. They got this big ass sign says now hiring front desk help. Now that may be a bad industry, but it's a great start if you ain't got shit going on. And then what you do is you work that job and you apply for another job in a better industry and you keep working a Planet Fitness job. Starbucks is a company that's got thousands of stores in every state. You want to move from Massachusetts to Florida? Work for Starbucks for 6 to 8 months and transfer. You can do more than you think you can do at a basic level, even in a bad industry. But you gotta do. Okay. And then as you do, you go better, best, your best life. No perfect life, no perfect job. Guys, the perfect money bag is, you're totally independent, living off investments, and they're gonna cause you some emotional turmoil. But, look, guys, you work with what you got. Okay. You work with what you got. Okay. What are you going to do? You're going to look at your body in the mirror and say, oh, no, one tit is bigger than the other. Oh, no, my penis is below average. Oh, no, my salary's below average. Oh, no. Oh, no, I got wrinkles in my skin. Oh, no, I'm too old. I had some girl tell me that the other day. I'm too old to get a job. Well, then you're too old to live in a car. If you're too old to work, you're too old to live in a car, right? Talking about she gonna escape to Mexico. Bitch, if you can't survive in a first world country, what you think you're gonna do in Mexico? I met some psychopath dudes like that on this channel. Total, I don't want to say degenerates, but I almost said it. The only reason they go to the third world country is because the currency exchange rate. Because the US dollar is worth like 30 times more than the Taiwanese whatever. But I want you to remember this. If you're a broke psychopath living on some type of government assistance and you want to go live in a third world country, remember how you look at the rich in this country and how you talk about them. If you go to a third world country where the currency exchange rate is 30 times more, you're now the rich prick. So what you think the people in that third world country, how they looking at you like, this rich American? Fuck him. We're about to stick him up. Get a bitch, set him up. You guys got no idea. They be like, oh yeah, everyone's nice to you in this country and that country. You out your mind. And like I said, guys, if you can't make it in America, I don't know how the fuck you gonna make it in Mexico. What you gonna be working at Walmart? What you gonna do in Mexico? See, guys, what I can tell you is this. If you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere. Okay, that's bottom line. If you can't make it in 2021, I don't know how the fuck you thought you was going to make it in 1821. Because I don't even know if I can make it in 1821. Okay? We're all farmers and sharecropper. I couldn't do it. That's not I would do it. Just like I did construction, but I wouldn't have been, guys, it would have been sucky. Okay. So I want to remind you again, guys, we're in 2021. The best time ever to make that money bag, okay? Where you got maximum options to choose what industry. When you grew up 100 years ago, you didn't get to choose what industry. There was like 1-2 industries. Oh, being grateful gets you going in the right direction. Start there. Doing stuff consistently gets you going in the right direction. Keep going there. Getting good reviews at your job, now you're going in the right direction. Applying for better jobs while you keep your current job, now you're going total right direction. Oh, now you're in the sweet spot of money back. You say, well, money don't mean much to me. I just want to get by. Well, don't bitch and moan when you just getting by. Because you said you just want to get by. I don't want to just get by. I want to get ahead. Okay. And they always say, well, greed's horrible. Well, laziness is worse. Bible says more about being lazy than about being, but both are bad. But again, guys, what I can tell you is this. We're not talking about greed. We're talking about best and worst industries. We're talking about, there's no shame to work at Walmart. There's no shame to work in retail. But what I'm trying to tell you is those are the worst industries. Because there's not much upside. The best industries, IT, medical, you're a caretaker. Guys, you can be a basic caretaker. I had a family member couldn't do needles, so dropped out of nursing. However, they could talk for hours to old people about nothing. You know how many old people want a caretaker to just listen to them? You can make money, man. In-home caretaking, when you listen to their stories, and yeah, you may have to wipe their butt. But what I'm trying to tell you, guys, you can make 100 DoorDash deliveries just by caretaking for one senior. And with the baby boomers dying like the dinosaurs, the medical industry is one of the best industries right now. Whether you're a basic caretaker or an RN nurse, and they're freaky. I dated a few nurses. If you're a IV, person, if you're an X-ray person at the radiology office, if you're a medical billing clerk, you're money back. But if you're doing renovations, okay, you're broke as shit. Renovations are from the devil, in my opinion. Renovations destroyed marriages and they destroy your money back. You say if you get a $100,000 Class B, you better not talk about my renovations. I'll tell you, look, I've been living in a car for 4 years. You better not tell me what the fuck to do with my money. Okay. But I understand what you're saying. What I want to tell you tonight, guys, is pretty much what I tell you every night. Okay. But pretty much every night I show up, and pretty much my channel keeps going up. Okay. Why? There's a need for consistency. Okay. And what I can tell you is this, guys. If you don't know what to do, go to a car lot and do a video of every new car. People don't want to know what you think. They want to know about a car review. Okay. What do you look on YouTube for? That's the type of video you should do. Now, that's the problem with some of you motherfuckers. You look on YouTube for some gossip, drama, nothingness. Okay. Whatever you seek, you shall find. Are you looking online for how to make money online? Guys, you're going to end up broke fucking with that game. There's no such thing as passive income. Okay. Don't listen to anyone who tells you, okay, that, look, I don't want to say anything negative. What I want to say is this. Is that start at the basic level and go to the best level. And if you don't want to go to the best level, enjoy your basic stuff. There's nothing wrong with basic. To me, I live a basic life I have, and there's nothing wrong with it. Journey with Jordan 199. I'm glad I showed up. Keep showing up, self-care, and rinse and repeat. Hey, guys, what I could tell you is this. Laundry mats make millions. Why? Because people got to rinse and repeat. But what I can also tell you is this. The average person who owns the laundromat doesn't make millions. It takes several laundromats. Thank you, Journey with Jordan. Tomorrow's direct deposit day. How? Living in my car at my size, he's 6 foot tall, 6'6", is very difficult. I understand that. I am thinking of taking my friend's offer to stay in his house or an Airbnb. Props to you, Sam. Well, I love you, Hal. I know you're in emergency mode, so I don't want to... All I can tell you is I would not stay at your friend's house. If you could afford a cheap Airbnb, I would stay at Airbnb. And if you couldn't afford an Airbnb on your own, I'd rent a room. Because once you cross a boundary of living with someone you know, even if you're paying rent, it's going to end up in the worst situation. Right now, again, I don't know, again, Instacart, DoorDash. Now, if you can't do that, some people, that's not their thing. Again, go to Planet Fitness. Every time I walk into Planet Fitness, there's this big ass sign, now hiring. Every time. Now, all these retail stores, they're always hiring. Now, they're the worst industries. But when you got nothing, get something and then apply for better industries. That's the recipe. Without that, you're going to go from your ex-girl's house to your friend's house to an Airbnb person who used to smoke, drink, and before you know it, you're in an algorithm of poverty. The algorithm of poverty is let me cut my expenses and forget about my income. The algorithm of poverty is let me just hide in my corner and not go after life. Let the day attack me, don't attack the day. The algorithm of poverty, okay, is sometimes it's a mental issue. Sometimes it's a physical issue. I got people in my family. Sometimes it's a disability. But what I can tell you is this, if it's the disability, then you got to get on government aid and live that disability life. If there's not a disability, then you got to stop disappointing yourself and you got to show up. Because I've seen the algorithm. And the algorithm is, if you don't work, your dreams don't work. If you can work and you don't work, bad stuff happens. If you can't work because of a disability, get on assistance and you're going to be living amongst other people with disabilities. But you shouldn't care because what I found is that's what they do. I didn't create the world. All I'm saying is this is what I've seen in the world. This is what I see from All Night Gas Station. I had someone who lives in a house who doesn't even do that good a job at work tell me I look down at people. I said, well, hold up. I'm the one in the gas station, okay, who gets excellent reviews as job, okay. So I don't know who's looking down at who. I think that's insecurity. I could get laid off at any minute. I have been in the past. That's why I pick up side hustles. I didn't live in my car and stop working. I picked up more jobs so I can try to maintain a level of independence as I try to complete one of my last goals to retire early, or at least to know I can retire early. And bottom line is, even if you don't work, there ain't that much to do. What are you going to do all day? And I'm at probably the best place in the world. Well, you could go to the beach all day, every day, but you got to manage your time. You got to manage your time. The algorithm of your best life is wake up early, have a healthy breakfast, get a workout in, do something productive that earns an income, take breaks throughout the day, complete a certain amount of tasks or objectives. After that, go for a walk, pick up a side hustle. After that, have a healthy dinner. Maybe pick up a third side hustle. Maybe that's when you put YouTube in that third place. Then take a shower, brush your teeth, and go to bed by 11 o'clock latest. That's the algorithm of success. You say, well, hold on, there's some exceptions. Guys, there's always exceptions. We're talking about, look, on average, this is what it is. The best and the worst of human nature. Some of it is unexplainable. There may be some issues mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm not God. However, I know from my understanding and relationship with God, if one does exist, is that faith without works is dead. That laziness and sloth leads to poverty and diligence leads to prosperity. That a body in motion stays in motion. That the more you help yourself, the more other people want to help you. The more you show up, the more you move up. That's all I know. But I'll tell you this, I know a lot of people, they claim you're making a quick buck, and to me, it's like, man, I don't know how the fuck these people claim to even know God, man. Okay. Because their resume, their interactions with society show me opposite, okay, of what they think they know. Okay. Pluto, $5 super chat. I woke up with flu-like symptoms. I'm sorry to hear that. But my job told me to stay home. Well, now with COVID, you definitely got played safe. They will pay me 88 hours worth. Yeah, I think there's a lot of protocols in place. I'm so blessed, brother. Amen. You're grateful. Much off because of your wisdom. Well, amen. I appreciate that, but you did the work. You showed up to work, I didn't. You built up a certain amount of rapport with your employer, I didn't. I may be in the spark, but you did the work. Just like Journey, just like everyone else in here. And look, now more than ever, with COVID still out there, there's a lot of hesitancy if you're sick to stay home, and that's good. But like I said, what's the quarantine? 5, 10, 15 days max? Some people have been quarantining before the quarantine. Some people have been quarantining for 15 months. You ain't that sick. Okay. So what I can tell you is if you're sick, you need to quarantine. You need to take care of yourself. What I can tell you is after 3 months, you need to get going. Okay. Because you get more sick the more you're idle. Mentally, physically, emotionally, definitely financially. The more you're just lethargic around, you ain't doing shit, the more nasty you get. The more unhealthy you get. And life, guys, life hard enough, especially as you get older. I always look at life like, all right, I don't want to make my life harder. How can I make my life easier? See, now sometimes, again, poverty algorithm goes, well, I'm not going to work because that'll make my life easier. That's going to make your life harder. Yeah, you ain't got no boss to answer to, but you ain't got no direct deposit to give you independence. Nah, take the stress of work. Apply for a better job with a better manager then. Pluto. Some people have been quarantined since birth, so pretty much. Same ones that hate on success. How can we help you haters feel better? Yeah, look, man, I don't know, man. To me, I'm not trying to... I don't know. I think there's more congratulators than haters. And this message is not directed to the haters. I'm really not... spending your time and your energies on the haters is a waste of energy. Once in a while, I'll say a little bit something. But for me, it's a waste of energy because they ain't going to change. This message is for someone who needs a spark or an encouragement or a reinforcement that you're on the right track. You know, for me, that's it. Because, guys, you can talk to your blue in the face to the haters. They're the type of people that won't work but will create another fake profile and say they don't have the mental ability. How the hell did you figure out how to create a profile? That shows me that you have some type of mental capacity. You can be data entry clerk. I'm not falling for the banana and tailpipe. And if you can't make it in America, I don't know how you're going to make it in Mexico. Okay. And if you're talking bad about the rich in America, I don't know how you think you're going to go to the Philippines or Thailand and you're going to be the rich American and they ain't going to plot on you. You out your mind. Yeah, I had some people went to the Philippines and Thailand. They was broke as shit in America. They went to the Philippines to grab them a Filipino girl mostly and drink alcohol. And because the exchange rate was 30 times greater. And now they're the rich prick that all the locals said, let's get this scumbag. Or they're nice to him only because he got money. But I want to know how that person talk about the rich people when they were in America. They shame the rich. They blame the rich. And then they go to another country so they can live like the rich. I see right through their bullshit. Don't be like them. I don't care if you live in Thailand. I don't care if you live in Tibet. I don't care if you live in Alaska. Shout to ESP. If you're the type of person, okay, that's going to be that two-faced dirtbag, guys, that's your worst life, man. Period. It's your worst life. You're not an asset to anyone you're around. You know what I mean? You're a user. You're an abuser. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to heaven or hell. Let God figure that out. But I'm saying in this world, I ain't fucking with you. Okay. Because I know how you talked about the rich in America and then you went to another third world country to be rich. And then, you know, it's so ironic to me. You didn't go to help that society and to be a positive person. You came so you can live high on the hog. Get you a woman that can't talk back, drink, and be a sloth. What a disaster. That's what I say. What a disaster. Shame on them. Some people said shame on me for having memberships. Bitch or dude, when you work on a YouTube channel or you work construction or you work any job, you could charge any fee. And if no one wants to pay you, then let your YouTube channel, let your business go bankrupt. Okay? But when you're sitting there not working with 10 profiles, you don't have a say in my life, motherfucker. Okay? And you don't have a say in your house either. That's why you want to talk back to me. Because you know you got to stay in your house, keep your door locked. Because you already got the cops called to your house once, twice, or the hotel you're staying at. Yeah, I know about that too. So I see right through it, guys. Okay. You ain't got to be a prophet to see through this bullshit. Even though they did call me a prophet, but I'm not going to say that. Marcel. So true. The reason I tune in every night is for the inspiration. And keep me on track, Marcel. You keep killing it. Marcel, I appreciate you. I appreciate all my members. Thank you. UK's in the building strong, late night. There's dedication there. Keep doing your side hustles. Keep putting the log, not on your campfire, but on the passion. Because there's some people, they just want to sit by a campfire and drink alcohol. Pluto, if you don't have at least 2 jobs, we can't even talk. If you don't self-care, we can't even be friends. Well, I definitely say that self-care is 100. Now, I definitely say I still have compassion. But I'll definitely say, look, I can't let my life be destroyed by someone who's not taking care of themselves. I'll be there to say something nice. I'll be there to direct them to the Federal Reserve. But I'll tell you this, I'm not dropping any dollars in the Panhandler's Cup unless I really feel led by the Spirit. Why? Because, guys, I see the same guy on the street every day hustling the same thing. Okay? And you don't have to have 2 jobs. You don't even have to have any job. But if you're dead broke and you're unhappy, I don't know what to tell you. Look, guys, again, I wish life wasn't such that we had to feel resistance or pain or discomfort. I wish it was. Guys, if it was up to me, I'd be Bernie Sanders out this motherfucker, okay? I don't agree with Bernie Sanders on everything, but I'm just saying, like, as far as how the world was created. But I don't know. I mean, obviously, I guess God ain't Bernie Sanders. God may be somewhat Donald Trump, because the Bible says you curse since birth. You got to work hard for everything, okay? Because, Adam and Eve, I just messed the thing up. And what I can tell you is this, guys. We have to come together. We have to go forward. Bernie and Donald must unite the mindsets. Okay? And we must go forward, guys. We're in a new dimension of 2021. The past is behind now. Your past job is behind you. Your failures, even your accomplishments, everything's behind you. We have to go forward. Okay? You say, oh, no, you're giving me a political speech. Hey, guys, look. That's the only speech. What, do you want to go backwards? Okay? You got to go forward in life. Okay? You got no choice. I love God. I know God got upset with me because it made me knock my phone. But God knows what I'm saying. Journey. Pluto. What if the 2 jobs are public school teacher and nurse? Well, you know they're in the most stable jobs you can ever have. However, you know if you're dating a nurse or a public school teacher in Virginia, you're going to die in Virginia. Because I don't know any school teacher that's going to leave her job and go to a new school district without a major issue going on in her life. So you're never leaving Virginia. And I don't know any nurse from California that, as much as she talks bad about her mom, is going to leave her mom in California and come to Florida. So once you marry or date in a stable relationship career, such as a nurse or school teachers, you never leave in that state. That's my experience. I could be wrong. Someone raised their hand if they've ever dated a nurse and teacher and they moved to a different state. I've never seen it. Because they're such stable jobs, they're not going to move out of that state. When you work for the private industry, it's a little more volatile. You may, be a little bit. Most people never go move. Here's another pro tip, guys. Look, you got to go where the money is. A lot of you people keep talking about you want to live off the grid. You're basically telling me you want to live dead broke. What the fuck kind of job you going to get living off the grid? Okay. You ain't going to be a nurse off the grid. You ain't going to be a DoorDasher off the grid. You ain't going to be working IT off the grid. What type of jobs are off the grid? That's, guys, that you're on a whole nother dimension. That's that poverty algorithm. Let me see how cheap I can live. Now, some people may enjoy it. I don't. I'm not living in a lap of luxury. I haven't for 4 years anyway. And what I can tell you is, look, we're all different. My way of living is not everyone's way of living. But what I can tell you is this. If you ask me the best and the worst career industries, I say the worst is not doing anything. The worst is going in the middle of nowhere. The best is medical, IT, or trade, somewhat teaching too. The best is just starting and getting better as you go. The best is showing up even after you've had a bad day. The best is not quitting. You're better to get laid off than quit. Your best life or your worst life. And again, for those with a disability or those old and those not able, you got to seek whatever programs you can and try to figure out a lifestyle that'll work for you. That's all I could say. If I was in that position, I would do the same thing. So I don't know what else I could say. And that's the message tonight. Pluto says, damn, that's money, laughing. Pluto, I would marry at that point. Well, I would never marry. Pluto, good to see you, Journey. Hope you're well, brother. Marcel, I have tried reaching people with great potential, but lack of self-esteem keeps them working crappy jobs and not taking any risks. It's true, but also there's for whatever reason, this is the mystery of life. They don't want self-esteem. Gilbert's still in the building. Shout to Queens. Sammy, what's up, man? Working hard to get to Florida. Well, brother, if you're still working at Walmart, I can tell you I was in a Walmart 2 days ago in Florida, and they got them all over Florida. You can get a job transfer. And I bought me a $10 pair of N1 flip-flops, okay? Size 14. Okay. I'm only a size 11, but I need some extra room for my feet. I need the slide-ons. Shout out to Walmart. Now, the retail is one of the worst industries. However, it's better than not working, and the best time to get a better job is when you currently have a job, even in the worst industry. And what I can tell you is this, Gilbert, tomorrow is direct deposit day. And when you get the direct deposit, it doesn't say you work in the worst industry. It says, here is $406.66. You said, that's the son of the beast, $6.66. Well, I say, hey, guys, it's the worst industry. But you progressively move up. Damn it, Gilbert, good to see you, brother. Oh, we got Big Plan Dan in here. Big Plan Dan was in a good industry, porn. He's a smart guy, man. You should listen to some of these guys' comments. But I want to read everyone. Marcel, you're right, though, man. But what I was saying is, I love you, Gilbert. What I was saying is, good to see you. Gilbert's one of the long viewers, guys. This guy's been with me a long time. I'm surprised you're still watching, man. God bless you, Gilbert. Love to you, man. I don't know. Again, I think of some family members. I think of some people I knew growing up. I don't know. Some people, they don't want self-esteem. I don't know why. Some people feel more comfortable just, I don't know. People just want to live how they want to live, but that's fine. But then you have to just let them live how they want. You can't be guilt-tripped. You know, it's like they want to live a certain life, then okay, then that's the life you're going to live then. And you just got to keep doing you. Journey. Thanks, Pluto. All's well. Hope you're as well. Hope you are well also. Big Plan Dan. The best is a job you love. I agree with that. Not easy to find. You'll never work another day in your life. Now, it sounds corny, but it's true. Now, Big Plan Dan was a director for a lesbian porn site. I'm not mad at that. I love that job. But I will say, I pick up side hustles because I have a level of passion for them. I don't love everything about them. I don't love the trolls. It's still a little bit of a work showing up and making a new video every day. You know, I loved going from construction to office work. I don't love everything about it, but I have more of a passion for it. And the more I do it, the more I learn, the easier it gets, the more I get empowered. So, look, obviously, Dan is right. The more you can find something that you're more passionate about, the better. But nothing, even a lesbian porn site, okay, has outtakes. I guarantee you, ask Big Plan Dan, there had to have been times on the lesbian porn site, on the set, where a girl got too drunk, where a girl was dry, where there was catty arguments, where a guy couldn't get hard. Have you ever watched behind the scenes porn? There's some things that go bad. Yanzi Alberto, thank you, man. Oh, we're in Canada. That's the Canada exchange rate, man. $3.99. Your channel's one of my favorite. Well, damn it, I hope I said your name right. Yanza Alberto. Shout out. Oh, Canada. Shout out to you, brother. God bless you and thank you. Yolanza Alberto, Gilbert, Journey with Jordan, all my members in here strong. Pluto, Marcel, Hal, Infinity, always in the background. I want to thank you. Thank you very much. Gratitude, not entitlement. The more you show up. Well, I will say this. I remember there was some people, like if they were in the church for a while, they felt like, well, I've been here for 10 years. There are going to be some people, you go to a job, well, I've been here for 10 years. That's how we do it. What I want to tell you is this. When your company gets bought out, or when your company changes policy, don't bitch that you have to fill out a new form. You can make a suggestion, but just shut up and do the new form. Adapt. Policy always changes. Companies always change. The person who can adapt goes forward. Read the book, Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. It's all about adapting. Thank you very much. Back to live comments. Big Plan Dan, love to you, brother. Great to see you, man. He leaves some great comments on my videos. You should read them. Pluto. I'm eyeing robotics technician career path in my company. They start at $35 an hour. Well, that sounds like it's overall in the information technology industry type thing, industrial. But yeah, that's technology basically. So yeah, I think that sounds good. Gilbert, shout out to you, man. You've been a long time viewer, man. Very long time. I remember you, man. All the way back when I was working at the Walmart level in YouTube. You say, who are you to do memberships only? Guys, I fucking swept the floor of the bottom of YouTube, okay, for free chats for 3 years. Okay. I read every comment. I treated everyone with respect. Okay. See, what the problem is when you do that and then you take the promotion, some people say, oh, what do you think? You're better than me now? I don't remember working at the bottom treating anyone like they were beneath me. So if I worked my way up and you can't say, you know what, keep doing you, I say, look, I damn sure ain't going to give you a promotion when I got a chance. I'm going to hire someone else. I know some people, they're working in a car dealership and they're gossiping, they're online, and they're not even greeting people walking in the door. They're telling jokes and sometimes crude jokes. And then they say something bad about you. I said, why aren't you focused on what you need to focus on? You know the type. Come in 40 minutes late with a big gulp of Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Okay. Sloshing in with their iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Let me tell you something, man. I like Starbucks. I remember being in the office, I would send sometimes people to go get Starbucks for me. But I remember working at a construction site getting coffee for 30 other guys. Every day, for 3 years. Okay. So I don't look down on coffee, whether you're picking it up or whether you're walking in late with a big gulp. But what I'm trying to tell you is, guys, girls, you got to go forward. You don't stay the coffee boy. However, you're not entitled to get above the coffee boy. You got to, work it out. I messed some coffee up. I'm not going to lie about it. I messed some electrician job ups too. I ain't going to lie. Guys, look, you're not going to go forward without messing up. You can, that's part of life. Keep showing up. Pluto, no degree needed, but I'm not sure how much training it will require to get robotics technician in the next year or so. I would tell you this, just show up every day, stand next to the robotic technicians, watch one of them go out sick and basically be told to stay home for 3 weeks, watch another one get moved to a different state, watch another one drop dead, and then before you know it, you've been showing up at that job for 3 years, and 3 of the technicians have left the company for one reason or another. And guess what? You're next up. I don't know how many of you psychopaths played Little League Baseball. Okay. Now, a lot of you were probably at the end of the bench. Okay. But I could tell you this, I'm sure there was at least one time where there was some strange circumstance where someone got hurt, someone didn't show up to the game. Have you ever played, even in Little League Baseball, I remember certain people wouldn't show up to the game. And before you know it, the coach is giving you a shot. And you say, oh shit, yeah, you're in. Are you going to be ready when you're in the game? You guys are not ready, man. You're not focused. This is why you do self-care. I'm like Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. You say inspirational nomad. Why every night you tell me wax on, wax off, self-care, self-care? I'm preparing you for the battle in the jiu-jitsu thing. You're not ready, man. Journey, Big Plan Dan. He does Big Plan Dan, smart guy. He goes, this is true to an extent. But that type of mindset is why I got a degree in liberal arts. Big mistake. Oh, Dave Ramsey beat you up for that. That's all right. Dave Ramsey went bankrupt. Never forget it. Financially and earning potential-wise. Well, Journey, you're adapting now, and you're going forward. Like I say, guys, 2020 is behind us. The election's behind us. We got to go forward now. I'm glad that Journey acknowledges, maybe past mistakes or whatever. We all make them. But now we go forward. And that's it. It's good to acknowledge, our lessons learned. You got to acknowledge them. You got to take accountability. And then you got to say, you know what? Time to go forward. Good job. Yanzi, thank you again, man. I hope I say your name right. Forgive me if I don't. All right, guys and girls, what I can tell you is this. Put this one in the books. Showed up again. I'm like the Cal Ripken Jr. of YouTube. Okay? And what I can tell you is there'll be a day that I don't show up. Why? God forbid I get sick, I get hurt, or I don't know, I'll become a billionaire. I say, fuck it, I'm just done. I mean, what do you want me to do? Jerry, when I know so much I did it. Keep showing up, self-care, rinse and repeat. Well, what I can tell you is, damn, I read an old super chat. Couldn't help it, I got so excited. Look, no back and forth, keep going forth. What I can tell you is this, forward we go. Forward emoji, all my live members. Forward, 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 Pluto. You feel better. You take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Take a shower. Floss your teeth. Take care of your teeth. A lot of people I know, they don't take care of their teeth. I did that when I was young. I had to go to the dentist for 2 years to get everything straightened out. Never neglect your teeth. Never neglect your gums. You got to floss. You say, I want to talk about living in my car. Well, let me tell you something. If you're living in your car and you're not flossing every night, you're going to be fucked. Okay? Because guys, teeth pain is real. You got to take care of your teeth. Okay? All right, guys. Peace.